Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at how we can stylize a PDF using Adobe Express. So here I've opened up a PDF. First I'll change this page orientation so that it's landscape. And you can see this is a fairly boring looking PDF right now. It's just got a diagram in it and converted to PDF. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the edit menu and choose stylize this PDF. And what that'll do is it'll convert the document and open it up directly in Adobe Express. Once it opens, we'll be able to add backgrounds, logos, graphics, photos, anything that we want to kind of spruce up the overall appearance of this fairly simple looking PDF. So let's get Express running here. It's loading. And the first thing we're going to do is let's take a look at just changing the background of this, because right now it's just a plain white. If we go up to the top menu bar here, I can choose background color, and from the color palette that pops up I can choose from the recommended colors, or if I prefer I can go into custom and choose a color a little bit more beneficial to this particular document. So let's go with a light greeny blue, and there we go. So we've changed the color that easy. But we can also add photos or abstract backgrounds here. So what I'm going to do is go into the elements, backgrounds. I'm going to search for abstract. And maybe just because this is a fairly light one, I'll change the search to light abstract and pick something that's going to work a little bit better with this particular image. So I kind of like this bluey gray. Oh, the dark one's definitely not good, but I like this gray one over here on the left that looks like it's got some texture. That might look really good. Looks like almost like crumpled paper. Let's go with that one. Excellent. So next thing we'll want to do is add some text embellishments and some logos. Let's go to logos. Express provides what we call brand kits, which are things like logos, assets, fonts, colors that would be the brand that we're currently working with here. So here I'm going to go into the brand kit and add my logo. We can move that down maybe to the bottom here. We can size it, maybe make it a bit smaller. Yep, that looks pretty good right there. Okay, so and then like I said, the brand kit also provides things like colors, fonts, and whatever else. But let's go and add a piece of text here, and we'll put a title up at the top. Type in my title here. We'll move it up a little bit. Probably need to change the font and the color here a little. So let's go ahead, and you'll see that if I select some text here, I can go and apply a font from my brand kit. It looks a little bit big, so we'll shrink that down a bit. I'm not so sure I like the white. Now if I select a couple of letters here, or a word within this text block, I can go ahead and do some formatting just on that little bit of text here. But I think what I'm going to want to do here is make it consistent. I'll select all of the text. So I'm going to do Control A on the keyboard to select all the text within that block, and then I'll go and change the color here. Now one of the things I like with this is I can choose from the palette, but there's also this little paint eyedropper here where I can go and now move my cursor over another area of my document and pick a color that is consistent with the rest of the document. So I'll choose this green, and I'm thinking that maybe I'd like to put a little bit of an outline on the text as well to make it pop a bit more. So I can go into black, and it's a bit thick, so we'll just kind of tone that down a little bit here on the thickness. And I think that, and maybe make it a little bit bigger and move it around. There we go. That looks pretty good there. I think I like it. Next, let's go ahead and I'd like to add my team photo, part of the design team for this particular complex. So I'm going to go search for some maybe some photos or something that I can put on here. One of the things that you'll note is that in Express you have access to millions of assets, whether they're logos, icons. In this case here, I can search for photos here. If I wanted to look for an apartment building, for instance, I could go and search that. It's going to search the essentially Adobe stock that is available to Express. Here I can see that there's lots of apartment buildings that I could potentially drop out on here, but I want to add a picture of my team. So I've also got, this is a little bit extra, but I've integrated my Express with Adobe Experience Manager, Digital Asset Manager, and I can go directly into my organizational assets here. So this, I'm going to grab a team photo, but this could be on my file system or in my libraries or wherever, but this one just happens to be in AEM. I'm going to move this over here, and there's my team photo. Looks pretty good. Now, I did notice that this woman on the far right here, she's actually not part of the design team here for this particular complex, so we could crop her out, but hey, let's use the AI tools within Adobe Express. This is powered by Firefly. I'm going to select the woman over here on the right just by using a little brush tool here. And then over on the left-hand side, I have a remove button here where I can click that. And what that's going to do is it's going to use AI to analyze the photo. Now, this one has a white background, so it's going to work fairly well anyway. But it's going to then take this woman out of the image. And that looks pretty good. And anytime the Firefly tool works, it'll give us 3 variations that we can pick from. So it's just finalizing that right now. And there you'll see over on the left, we're going to get 3 variations of that AI enhancement. But I think the first one looks pretty good, so I'll just leave it there. I'll click keep. The other thing I'd like to do is maybe remove the background. You can see there's some blurry people back there, and they're not really part of the team. So I'm going to click on remove background, another one of the AI features. That will go ahead and analyze the photo and remove everything else except for the main subject. That looks pretty good. I can make that a little bit bigger, and there you go. So that's spruced up our PDF pretty quickly in just a couple of minutes. So now we can do a couple of other things. We could share this with other people in the organization. If I go up to the top right-hand corner, there's a share button up there. I could, let's click that. And I could share it with other colleagues to get some comments or feedback on this particular document. I can save this to the cloud, make a template out of it if I want to reuse it over and over again. So I have a number of useful tools here for sharing and collaboration. But I think all I'm going to do here is download this PDF so that I can distribute it in traditional fashions, whether it's sending it to somebody via email or posting it on our website. So here I can click on download. Sorry, it's just taking a little second there. All right, I'll click on download here, and then I can choose PDF, and now it's downloading the document. So you can see that it's really quick, pretty easy and quick to stylize a PDF using Adobe Express. I hope you enjoyed this video.